Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Paul's Halls. My name is Paul, and this, oh my, is my hall, and that's not even all of them. This is the Selbyville Public Library's unboxing of books that we got for our patrons. It is the summertime, everyone. It is busy. I will try to put these out as much as I can during the summer. However, there may come times where um, there's just too much to do. But I do love doing Paul's Halls. It is so much fun. So this week is a very quiet week. We are off July 4th on Thursday. So make sure you enjoy some time with friends and family, eat a hot dog or two, celebrate the birthday of our country. On Friday, though, we have a program at Salem. David Darwin will be here once again. He is the one-man sideshow, very entertaining guy. That's going to be Friday the 5th at 1 p.m. And then the next week for children, we have, and adults, they can come too. I know adults that love Randy Shine as well. Yes, Thursday, July the 11th, Randy Shine will be back. He will be at Salem as well at the church at 11 a.m. So please come out to that. There's always a lot of things happening at the library. The church is always a great partner with us to allow us to have the space to do these large programs. And that is one of the reasons why we're having this new library, so that we can have these programs at the library, expand the programs that we have, and just offer more things to our community and to our patrons. And we are so excited about that. If you haven't been down in a while, make sure you stop by and check out the progress at the new library. It is looking really amazing. Okay, let's get to today's books. The summaries will be a little bit shorter from now on. I'm trying to do it within like one sentence. The first book is Little Shrew from Akaiko Miyakoshi. All right. This is a children's book, kind of like in between readers, between easy readers and juvenile readers. Very cool. Shrew is a hard worker and lives a quiet life, but an unexpected item turns his ordinary life a little more extraordinary. That is Little Shrew from Akaiko Miyakoshi. Next, we have a Nate the Great book. This one is called Nate the Great and the Star Spangled Parrot. This one is from Andrew Sharmat. All right, Nate is on the case to find a missing parrot on the 4th of July. He has to be back to the picnic to sing the Star Spangled Banner. Next, we have a new book from My Weird School Days from Dan Gutman. This one is a special one. This one is a camp story. It's called There's a Skunk in My Bunk, all right, from Dan Gutman. And basically, the My Weird School kids go to summer camp. A lot of fun. Next, we have some Spider-Man books for the kids. We have Spider-Man, the story of Spider-Man for level 2 readers. That is around kindergarten to grade 2. We have a juvenile graphic novel for kids from Justin Reynolds. This one is Miles Morales, Shockwaves. Can he save the day as Spider-Man and as Miles Morales? So this is a new one from Justin Reynolds. And then we have the 5-minute Marvel Spider-Man stories. Really cool. He's going to be in there with Iron Man and Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, fighting a bunch of different people. Stuff for kids that know about Spider-Man but want to read more about him. Great for kids in first, second, third grade. 5-minute Spider-Man stories. The final kids book is Home in a Lunchbox, a picture book. This is from Cherry Mo. All right. John moves from Hong Kong to America, And it is definitely a culture shock for her and also her classmates. A lot of amazing pictures in here. Great story about moving, finding new friends, and just kind of like fitting in, going to a new country. Beautiful book. And most of it is told by pictures, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next we have some large print books. So we actually have 8 of them, so that's exciting. The hot book for the summer is going to be this new Ellen Hilderbrand book. This one is called Swan Song from Ellen Hilderbrand. This is the Nantucket series, ends here with Swan Song, a sun-soaked drama about a new couple that moves in and throws a lavish party, but not everything is as it seems. This is the new Ellen Hilderbrand, Swan Song. Next, we have the Michael Crichton, James Patterson created book. These were notes from Michael Crichton before he passed away. A lot of what he's written, and then James Patterson finished the story. This one is called Eruption. A history-making eruption is about to destroy the big island of Hawaii. And the US military has made a terrible mistake that could end life as we know it. So if you like Michael Crichton's old books and you like James Patterson, I think you're going to like this one. I think this one's going to be one of those books that a lot of people are going to enjoy. Next, we have The Summer Escape from Jill Shalvis. Anna and her new sexy friend, Owen, is trying to prove that her father is innocent of stealing a multi-million-dollar necklace. In The Summer Escape from Jill Shalvis. Next, we have a large print edition of Camino Ghost from John Grisham. We got the regular print of this last time. A big corporation is trying to take over Dark Isle, and one of the last descendants of the free slave settlement that was on that island gets help from Mercer Man to try to stop that big corporation. That is Camino Ghost from John Grisham. Next, we have the Hazel-born Ladies Motorcycle and Flying Club from Helen Simonson. This is a comedy of manners at the British seaside about a generation of women facing these seismic changes brought on by war and dreaming of the boundless possibilities of their future. Very cool. Back in 1919, 1920, this book takes place. Next, we have a large print edition of the Paris novel from Ruth Weichel, Paris in the 1980s, where Stella finds herself after her mother passed away and gave her a one-trip ticket to Paris. Now Stella is living life, getting a second chance at life in Paris. Next, we have Flashback. This is from Iris Johansen and Roy Johansen. Kendra uses her heightened powers of deduction to draw out a serial killer who has not been seen or heard of for over 15 years. This is a thriller about a woman who was not able to hear for most of her life, and she ends up using her other senses to thrive. And then later on, she is able to get a procedure done that allows her to hear, but she also has all these other heightened senses too to allow her to, be a great investigator, I guess. It's very interesting. I'm not quite sure what that says about ableism. However, it is Flashback by Iris Johansen and Roy Johansen. And the last large print book is from Walter Mosley. This is Farewell Amistine, an Easy Rollins mystery. Easy is a private detective in thriving 1970s Los Angeles, but his newest case might be his most difficult because it includes a femme fatale who is interested in Easy and not just for his investigative abilities, if you know what I mean. Next, we have The Housemaid is Watching. This is the third book, I think, in this series from Frida McFadden. Everyone's favorite housemaid now has her own house, but the neighbors are a little suspicious, and she is now watching them. So it's about a woman moving into a new neighborhood and figuring out that the neighbors have something to hide. The Housemaid is Watching from Frida McFadden. Next, we have The Rom-Commers from Catherine Center. This is a meta rom-com about a woman named Emma who gets her dream to write for romantic comedies in Hollywood, and she joins one of Hollywood's best rom-com writers. But the reality is that he is actually really jaded about love, and his newest script in also his life is a mess. And Emily is the only person that can fix both of them. Next, we have Kill for Me, Kill for You from Steve Kavanaugh. Two women meet one night and learn that they both want revenge on the men that destroyed their families. And they say to each other, if you kill for me, I'll kill for you. Ooh. Kill for Me, Kill for You from Steve Kavanaugh. That sounds really fun as murder can be. Next, we have Daughters of Shandong from Eve J. Chung. Inspired by a true story in 1948, civil war in China. The Communist Party is trying to take over. Hai is the eldest of four girls that is left behind as the Communist army moves towards their city, their town. This is really a story about surviving when everyone looks at you as the unwanted gender, the unwanted sex, in China at the beginning of the communist reign. Daughters of Chandong from Eve J. Chung. Next, we have a new Peter Swanson book. This one is called A Talent for Murder. A Talent for Murder. No murder is by the book. Martha is a librarian from Maine, and she meets Alan, and it is a storybook marriage. But after a year of being married, Martha notices a mysterious bloodstain on Alan's shirt. Is it possible that Alan could be a serial killer? This is A Talent for Murder from Peter Swanson. And the last book today is Nothing to Fear from Julie McFadden. She's a hospice nurse. Demystifying death to live more fully. What if we didn't consider death the worst possible outcome? What if we discussed it honestly, embraced hospice care, and prepared for the end of our lives with hope and acceptance? This is a comforting and informative guide that demystifies the end of life journey. This is from Julie McFadden. It is called Nothing to Fear. And those are all of today's books, some really amazing books in this haul. Thank you for watching. Please stop by the library, check some books out, come to some of our programs. And as always, the best way to support your local library is to visit your local library and use it. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time.